I am so glad you clicked on this video today because it tells me that you're looking for something I'm looking for. If you're in the midst of crafting your December album, if you're doing it every day, sometimes it can be like, I need a breather. Today is that breather. One of the things I do to create space for myself in my December album is this 5 things page. And I've done this for a couple years now. And every year it's a little different. So this 5 things page, I just crafted this page that is basically a whole document of journaling. And I just am kind of loose on the whole 5 things idea. For me, it was 5 things right now. For me, it was 5 things that were happening basically around December 5. And I just journaled them. I didn't give them a lot of thought. And then I popped them right inside of my card. This is practically a card. This is one piece of paper. And it has a tuck here on the side. Of course, a little cluster that we love so well. That is one way that I create a breather for myself. Now, on the back of this page, I'm going to create another breather for myself. And maybe you might not think it's a breather, but I do because it is going to be very tag-centric. Here's a couple things that I'm going to be doing today on the back of story, what I'm calling story 5. I'll be calling this story 6 because, as you may or may not know, if you've been following along with us in this December Stories series, I am utilizing Evergreen Season by 49 and Market. I picked it up from ScrapbookCom, and it is very Evergreen Season centric right now. I'm just eating up my collection, and I love to do that. One of the things that this collection includes is this pocket. I like pockets. And that's kind of a smaller pocket than what I normally do, so I think this is still going to work. I want to craft 4 tags that are going to pop into this pocket. I like to include, I've done different prayers throughout the year. I'm going to do my own prayers this time. There's been a lot of things on my mind that are almost daily. So even though this is work, like again, just let me explain one more time. I am not doing a December daily. I don't get in here every day. I just don't want to. I've never been really well about keeping up with those kinds of things. So I'm happy to be working on Story 6 right now. Here's my thing. If I get 10 stories in here, I'll be so happy. So let's get on to what I'm going to do for my tag story. So I talked about my pocket here, so I'm just going to set that aside for right now. I've got some scrap paper here. I have a piece of ephemera from Evergreen Season. I have the back of the laser cuts. I use this all the time. It's this great cutaway thing. I have a ticket here that is from the ephemera. It's already made. And there's several tickets that are part of the ephemera that you could just go ahead and utilize those if this is something you're interested in doing. I'm just going to set that aside because that one's already done. The other ideas I had here was I was going to take, let's see here. I think I'm going to do this in red, part of the ephemera. Probably go like this, right? In this smaller tag. And this is the nested tag dies from ScrapbookCom. Must have dies. Yes, you can make a tag. I could make a tag. I can't get these corners very straight. I'm like corner inept. So I'm just happy to go ahead and use a die for this. Plus 2, I like to be able to see what am I cutting. And so this pattern paper here, again, this is a scrap of paper. It's a great scrap, right? I love that plaid there in the back. I think that's really pretty. I'm going to cut that as well. I'm also going to use the same size. I'm going to cut this Merry Christmas super sweet little postcard out of the back of the laser cut as well. Not only do I like to craft my own tags, I also like to just go ahead and use the We Are hole reinforced punch and craft my own hole reinforces. Is that a word? Hole reinforces. So I just glue it on, let it dry, and then I'm going to take my multi-hole punch and cut out each of the holes. This one already had a little faux reinforcer on it. I'm just going to keep it just like it is. I grabbed a sheet of paper from this Reminisce Book 8 from, who is that from? Elizabeth Craft Designs. Because some of these have patterns on the back of it, so I added this paper. This was already white, this was already white, so I can write on the back of these, but this one, I can't write on that very well. So that's what's happening here is I'm just going to cover the back of it up. And I liked using this paper here because it's text weight. It's pretty lightweight, obviously, so it's not going to add any additional bulk to my tag, which I didn't want more bulk personally. So I'm just going to trim that out, and then we're going to embellish each of these tags. All right, I'm just going to bring some of these guys in here. What I like to do is kind of, duplicate the process. Just repeat elements on here. And so the idea is bringing in some, I know that's really long, I like it that way, is bringing in some florals for each of these, and I'll probably need to attach them to the whatever I'm going to add as my word, because each of these are also going to have a word with them as well. So that's what I'm thinking there. So I have sing a joyful song. So the other thing I like to do on these tags too, and see, this is, again, this is just really quick. This is just another idea of, there are stories that get repeated, but they look different every year. And I like that. And then I kind of have in my mind, well, I know what this is going to kind of look like already. And so I just repeat that. And so that's what I'm doing here is, I already know I wanted some florals. I already know I wanted a word, each one to have a word. And I want them to all be different. I want them to look different on each one. So that's kind of what happens here. Maybe I do want the longer one over here after all. And this pure joy. I like that ticket that said pure joy. Maybe we do Christmas wishes here. And I might need to find another greenery and add it there. So then what happens is I just grabbing the hole punch, and I'm just gonna, well, as I'm getting ready to do this, there's one other thing I want to do first, and that is, I also kind of have the same idea of each of these tags also gets a different trim at the top. So that's going to get that one. I have this green I've been using throughout all these makes this year, probably there. And this red, this is just, a lot of this is just stash in my ribbon drawer. I don't even have resources for them necessarily. I just suggest that a person just has stash. I have this is Prima. And I think I'm actually going to want the black and white. Yes, I do. Okay, so now I know what my trims are going to be. And again, not quite overthinking it. I mean, you can take as long as you want on it for sure. But I just choose, I'm just not going to overthink it. I'm just going to add what I want. If I don't like it, I'll go back through and change it up. So each of these are going to be then embellished with their word, with their trim. And I'm just going to put a loop through there, pull the rest of the trim through there, and pull this down, of course, and add a bow. Got a lot of trim there, don't I? Probably don't need all that. Probably don't. So that's as easy as that. And then this is going to be hot glued underneath, just like so I can still see it. And I might even still add a rub-on onto this particular tag. I don't know. Sometimes I do go back and fiddle with things. I'm sure you do the same thing. So that is one of our tags. Then we have Christmas wishes. Again, I'm going to just come right up here. Small hole. I could almost do the same thing here. Or I think I'm going to just, but I think I'm going to do what I did before. I think I'm going to just bend it up a little bit and add a bit of hot glue. Pop that on there like that. Maybe up a little higher. And then red ribbon it all in there. Just like this. And then just gonna, I'm not going to tie a bow on this one. I'm just going to give this that. Pop it into here. There we go. So even though these tags in and of themselves are pretty basic, I mean, I think they are. We're keeping the elements pretty simple for each one. We're just repeating the idea on each one. But when they all come together in the pocket, they appear to have such layers and fullness and depth to them. And that's a really fun thing to do, is to have that on your pages like that. And I find it's just kind of invoking, and it sort of invites you in because of all of that, all the layers that are happening on those tags. So this is, like I said, I'm going to do mine with prayers, but you can have anything on the back. You could add journaling about something else. You could add a photo to the back, and they're just going to all pop into your pocket just like that. And I might even come back in still and add some rub-ons to the background. I need to add a little cover for this front here, but that's just 2 ways in which I provide some breathing space for myself, a little bit of a reprieve without having these huge stories. I've told some pretty big stories in here already. You can follow the links down below, but I'd love to hear in the comments how you would then utilize these tags in your book, and join me in the next video as we continue to tell December stories.